British summer means packing for all seasons. Sunshine, rain, and everything in between, even in July. We talk about the weather constantly. It's our national icebreaker. But in 2026, summer was extreme. Weeks of heat, then wild storms. One day felt like Spain, the next like a tempest. The air was thick with sun cream and barbecues, then storms would crash the party. That summer showed us nature's two faces, golden calm and wild power. From heat waves to storms, it was a summer that truly had it all. The summer began with a gentle warmth, but quickly turned into a record-breaking heat wave. Temperatures soared into the 30s across the UK. Clear blue skies, blazing sun, day after day. The Met Office issued heat warnings, but most people saw it as a chance to enjoy the outdoors. Ice cream vans became the soundtrack of the season, and supermarket freezers emptied of ice lollies. Parks turned golden, reservoirs dropped, and farmers worried. But city dwellers reveled in the perfect weather. Evenings were long and balmy. T-shirts until midnight felt like a luxury. The heat wave changed routines. Siestas made sense, and life slowed down during the hottest hours. As the sun dipped, people spilled back outside, making the most of every moment. This wasn't just weather, it was a cultural event. The great sizzle of 26 transformed the British Isles, one sunny day at a time. People adapted, moods lifted, and the whole country felt lighter. It was a summer that made everyone want to be outside. The heat wave was more than just hot days. It was a national experience. With the sun blazing, barbecues became a national obsession. The smell of grilling food filled gardens, and neighbors who barely spoke before now shared laughter and meals. Impromptu parties popped up everywhere. Just a few chairs, some music, and a disposable barbecue. Parks became the heart of summer, packed from sunrise to sunset. Families picnicked, friends played games, and everyone soaked up the rare, uninterrupted sunshine. For kids, it was pure freedom, paddling pools, water fights, and endless days outdoors. Parents relaxed, knowing rain wouldn't cancel plans. The heat wave boosted spirits. Sunlight made people smile and strangers chat. The country felt more optimistic, united by the weather. It was a classic, old-fashioned summer, powered by sunshine and imagination. The simple pleasure of a warm day brought everyone together. The parks were alive with energy and joy. Sunlight changed the national mood. It wasn't just about tans, it was about connection and happiness. The summer of 26 reminded us how much weather shapes our lives. It was perfect. The heat wave changed holiday plans. No need to fly abroad when the best weather was at home. Coastal towns like Cornwall and Brighton were packed, hotels fully booked, and local businesses booming. Beaches became seas of umbrellas, and queues for ice cream stretched down the street. The staycation was in full swing, giving a much-needed boost to local economies. Roads to the coast jammed every weekend, but it was a happy chaos. Outdoor events flourished. Music festivals, open-air cinemas, and sporting fixtures all thrived in the guaranteed sun. Lunch breaks moved to parks, after-work drinks to beer gardens. Even commutes felt worth it for the long, light evenings. The whole country slowed down, embracing a relaxed holiday pace. We found ways to bring that holiday feeling into everyday life. It was a nation on holiday, whether you'd booked time off or not. Just as we settled into endless sunshine, the heat grew oppressive. Then forecasts started mentioning squall storms. Most of us hadn't heard the term before. A squall is a sudden, violent gust of wind, often with heavy rain, thunder, and lightning. It's a storm on fast forward. The extreme heat created unstable air that clashed with cooler air above, like a battle in the sky. towering clouds built in minutes, unleashing fierce storms. The key feature? Speed. One moment, blue skies, the next, darkness and wind. A sudden, powerful gust, then a wall of wind and rain. These squalls weren't the end of the heatwave, they were its consequence. The British Isles became a stage for nature's drama. The first squall was a shock. Picture a sunny Saturday. Parks full, barbecues sizzling, music in the air. Suddenly, darkness loomed on the horizon, moving fast. In 20 minutes, the sky turned purple-grey, the temperature dropped, and a cool wind whipped up. The party atmosphere vanished as a powerful gust hit, sending garden furniture flying. People scrambled for cover as fat raindrops turned into a torrential downpour. Thunder rumbled, lightning flashed, and the noise was deafening. This pattern repeated all summer, days of heat, then a sudden violent storm. The speed of change was unnerving, no gentle transition, just a switch flipped. Sometimes, one part of a city was drenched while another stayed sunny. The storms felt personal and unpredictable. Lightning was spectacular but dangerous, and flash floods hit hard. The dry ground couldn't absorb the water, so roads turned to rivers. It was a stark reminder of nature's power. The beautiful summer had a wild, fierce side. We learned to respect the sky. The weather kept us guessing. Everyone had a story about being caught by a squall. In Birmingham, a family barbecue turned chaotic as a gazebo flew into a neighbor's garden and everyone dashed inside. Hikers in the Peak District saw a black wall of cloud approach. Nowhere to hide, they braced against the wind and rain. A student in Manchester got drenched walking home, her umbrella destroyed, sheltering with strangers at a bus stop. Weddings, festivals and commutes were all disrupted. Marquees flattened, sun turned to mud, train tracks submerged. Each story was a testament to the squall's unpredictability. Where were you when the storm hit? Became a common question. The storms were disruptive and sometimes scary, but they gave us stories to share. There was a strange sense of community in the chaos. The weather became a shared experience. We laughed, adapted, and remembered. The storms gave us tales we'll tell for years. After the first squalls, we adapted fast. People became amateur meteorologists, checking weather apps and learning to spot the signs. Humidity, darkening skies, sudden winds. "There's a squall coming at 4, became normal conversation. Plans changed, walks rerouted, events prepared with better warnings and sturdier tents. At home, garden furniture was secured, trampolines tied down, and torches kept ready for power cuts. We learned to respect flash floods and avoid risky roads. Neighbors checked on each other, strangers shared umbrellas, and communities pulled together. The storms brought out the best in people. We became more resilient, prepared, and connected. The weather was a challenge, but we rose to it. We learned to live with unpredictability. The summer of 2026 will be remembered for its extremes, glorious heat and wild storms. The sun brought us together, filling parks and beaches with laughter. The storms reminded us we're not in control, testing our resilience and humility. We learned to appreciate good weather, knowing it could change in an instant. Community mattered, whether at a barbecue or huddled in a bus stop. The weather was a great leveler, connecting everyone. The unpredictability made the summer memorable, a story generator, a shared experience. It showed us both the beauty and fury of nature. To enjoy the sunshine, you have to be ready for the storm. That lesson goes beyond weather. It's about life. The summer made us feel alive. We won't forget it. It was a season of light, shade, and unforgettable stories.